What is up, everybody? Welcome back to our video. Today, we're going to be seeing what is the theoretical limit for the amount of health that every character can have in Marvel Rivals without any other interferences from other characters, just health on their own. First, we've got the people who don't gain extra health. This will be by HP. It's all in order. All the HPs, even if it's like characters who have different HPs, if their overshield gets to a certain point, they are linked into the same group as others. So we've got Thor, Emma, Doctor Strange, Daredevil, Namor, Black Widow, Adam, BP, Jeff, Punisher, Cloak and Dagger, Phoenix, Squirrel Girl, Invisible Woman, Loki without his ult, Gambit, Hawkeye, Blade, Hulk, and Monster Hulk form does not count, and shields don't count, and Magneto all cannot gain bonus overshield without the aid of another being. This also includes team-ups, so these two, they do not have a base 275 HP. They gain 25. They have a base of 250. They gain 25 using some form of ability or team up. These Hela's Bird and Star-Lord's right click. They do not, and if you use both of his right clicks, Star-Lord is capped out at having 275 on his own. You can't use both of them to get higher. Iron Man, using his E, gets him to 300. Psylocke, if you hit both the out and back with her right click, which is the boomerang effect. Scarlet Witch, using her ult. Ultron, if you hit your shift and your right click. Moon Knight, if you hit both of your right clicks. Magic, if you spam her, if you get a lot of damage on her right click. Mantis ult, Rocket ult, and then Human Torch with the Invis team up and his dive and his ult. Bucky, if you spam all of his abilities, he caps out at 425 because each one of his abilities gives him overshield. 500 for these two. Spider-Man, his ult. Iron Fist, every time he kills someone, he gains overshield, and it maxes out at 500. 525 for Luna ult. But his, if he immediately gets healed all the way back up to his max after getting hit with his after dying, he'll have 650. 700 for Storm's ult. Angela is her ult, I'm pretty sure. I know somehow. I don't remember how she gets overshield, but she does get overshield somehow. Rogue is every time you land, whenever you hit her E to fly, and you hit her 2 projectile kicks, each one gives her a little bit of bonus health. Tank Pool, specifically, the other 2 Deadpools do not gain at all. Every time, if you hit somebody with your gun's ultimate, and every time they miss, he gains he gains overshield, and I could only get it to a max of 815. Using his E, his ultimate, his Susan Storm team up, and his shift, he can get to 875. Using his Bucky team up and his ultimate, he can get to 975. Using his right click, his sprint, and his team up, he can get to 1080. Using his Mantis team up, that wall, every time you hit somebody, you gain overshield, gives you 1100. Penny, if you have her 3 of her nest areas down, her nest and her ult gives her to 1,350. And finally, the man who can get the most, comment down below if you guessed this, the person who can get the most overshield in the entirety of Marvel Rivals, that being Venom, because his ult takes half of the damage that all the damage that he does is converted into overshield, and then you can add an extra. This is if he hits all Groots. It could be more theoretically. This is also just 6 Groots. If it was an 18 game, he would get more. He would get to like 9,000. If this was all Monster Hulks, he would get like 18,000. And that is all. I know this was a short video, but it literally took me probably like 3 hours to go through and test every single hero and team up for that hero and every single combination of their abilities to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. Also, doing it alone made it way more difficult. So please subscribe. I need it. Not if you want to. I don't really care. At least leave a like on the video if you want more, and comment down below if you guessed that Venom would get able to have the most. Thank you guys for watching. CJ signing off. Bye.